You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
اهم شيء الانفنتوري كويس. الانفنتوري دام طالب مليان انا راضي. هذا كيتشن؟ لا هذا مو كيتشن ابدا. اسم الرسم. يلا اسرق كلكم. هذا الكيتشن. طعم الحرمة دخلت فيه. هذا كيتشن.
Milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Milady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you.
اوه هذيك اللي كنا بنتكي معاها في الليل.
How could he not be, poor soul?
ماتت شكلها.
He must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, milady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, milady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. كلنا good night. يلا. جيعان باكل.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
اوكي. اتكل على الله. سرعة في اكل حولي راح اسرقه عشان نبيعه بعدين. ايت. شيل كل حاجة. شيل. لحم. الله لحم. بط. طاهر لحم بط. جيب. هروب.
Something to eat.
وريكم بعدين ما اقدر امشي. كم البنت اللي عندي؟ والله خلاص اولموست. مسروق يقول لي. ما دريت انه مسروق. اسف. وين اكل؟ لا ما يمدي ذا اكله. كله مسروق. ساعة الحين والله معليش طلع مسروق. انا ما كنت صراحة ودي اني اقابل حسن نيتكم بسرقة. المخرج الله يسعدك. ايش اطلع السقف انا؟ فرقت اعطها نومه خلاص اخيرا. سليب. اخيرا خلصنا المرحلة الاولى. وش حدد انا؟ اخذ على الصباح.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled if you see anything out of the ordinary.
Report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry.
هل
Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all.
يس ما صحيت
But
يعني.
what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
اوكي شكرا للمواساة. ايش جاب اخر الليل؟ لا ما اقدر اقول.
I'm sorry, my lady, but I can't talk about it. Not yet. Everyone close to me died there.
I'm sorry about what befell you.
Thank you, my lady.
I hope at least Radzig and those who managed to take cover are still all right.
يس
So am
اخلص.
I.
The worst thing is not being able to do anything to help them. No one can do anything against such an army. The king is in captivity, and the nobility at each other's throats. What is to become of us?
God alone knows.
True, lad. God alone knows. I should go. It's late. You must be tired.
ما اكلت لسه
Wait.
ما اكلت.
Good night, man.
لا حول ولا قوة الا بالله. يا اخي ابغى اكل يا اخي. شربتني خمرة وش انحاجت. والله ما هي بصاحي الحرمة. خذ الخمرة وجيب الاكل. يا اخي اخلص خلاص انتهى الموضوع. ارقد واصحى اليوم الثاني. اوه يحلم. الله. اوه هذا صح. ايه حلو. حلو بس ما قال. لا هذا وسواس يا هنري، لا تصدق. ما قالوا كذا.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Scouts.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
I'll be with you.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend. And good fortune.
Okay.
Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! Don't be a short way right there now!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as all.
تفلسف كثير.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done to me.
Splendid.
برافو.
Don't worry.
That was
I'll tell
good.
the men to relieve you later.
ايش بقلب الرجال فجأة؟ اما انقفل علي. صح صح. حرب. شوفوا يا ساتر.
We're gonna hit them with scallops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king.
صحيح.
Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
كرشو.
Auf Wiedersehen.
انقلع. عليك. انقلع. ما عليك، حيجيك وقت للانتقام. اهجم. يسحبون.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
حبيبي المحاور الأسطوري.
God be with you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg? Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears.
Were there many?
Indeed.
I see.
Listen.
So then
why do you think?
لهرجتك طويلة.
So he could loot it?
Correct. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory,
وش ذا
built Prague
التليبورت
into
حق
a proper
الحركة؟
royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire.
خلاص دوختونا يا رجل وانتم تعيدون نفس
Now you're
الكلام.
starting to understand. When
يس.
Take care now. Hey.
سير. سير. بنحاش. هذا طبيعي.
Are you looking for someone?
No, no. Nothing. تبى اسرك بس.
Got you. Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake!
You'll go, except
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
all right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I fell over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double. Kurva!
Ah, shit! My foot! Come here, lads!
Go! بس والله معقرة دقة ذيك كعاب كله. ربع حصان وتعبت. No one is still alive.
They've already gone.
اوه هذا السيف معي لسه. أحسن ميتة.
Hey, who's there? What have we got here? Entertainment. Take that.
مو تهزئ. مع شيء بي سي. وش ذا؟ اوفرلود. والله سوي استراحة خلها واقعية شوي. كو مفتوحة كثيرا. يا ساتر.
He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
كم سعر السورد؟ اكسبنسيف يا اخي. حصان غبي يا اخي.
Used to by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon them like me.
ما هي بالصراحة بنتي. لا ما هي.
Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll phone her up. Just wait. Take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum
ماتت. سوف أنتقم لك، سوف أنتقم لك. ماتت للأسف. لو كذا يا أخي ما فيها فاضيين خلاص بطول من برا. معك سيف ما معك سيف بس حبالك. توني قاعد أقولك. دقيقة أم أبوه. كنت أبغى ألوت الصراحة.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again.
Yeah. I'll never run away.
I did this to you.
يا أخي النبرة تتغير كل شوي عند الشخصية دي. إيه صحيح. We will find them.
But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's Mutt? And isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
انقرا غبي.
I'd say the poor creature is
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
وقح ذا.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now the
only way you'll touch this sword.
So that's the way of it? Not without a sword, huh? Well, this isn't
ما أقدر أجي لو جد ذبحت.
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be needing this anymore.
والله الصراحة حيوان إنه قاعد يحاول يسرق الجثة قبل شوي. معليش يا تسلب. كلوب. ادري كلوب دلع يجي ولا ما يجي، بس يلا. يدحفر لي. تكفى جيب امك وابوكم في حالة جيبهم. قلت سلب. انقلع هناك، انقلع معفن. سلب سلوقي يوه السلق. ابعد بعيد، ابعد بعيد يا كلب.
So,
مصلحجي الكلب. قص راسه. برطام ما عرفنا يشيله.
damn it all.
ضعيفة الورع، قدر يشيل. لا قال لك احترم ابو، خلاص ميتين يا ابو، يشيل.
How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
بيبي على
We'll
وجهك.
rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye. Cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
تعال 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 يا السلك، تعال. هدي، وش ذا السرعة مع عجرة ثقيلة ترى.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
George! Disperse this rabble!
Fuck.
خوفو. والله يا سطير. من اخذتني ذي؟ ولا حقتنا ذاك. ايش ذا؟
Beszarás. És pont mikor kedvem lenne valakiből kivenni. Nem írod tusszal, mi?
قتلته؟ ما يدري اختفى.
Need some help?
There's work to be done. Get up, Henry, wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
بس حلو بعد بضعة أيام.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
شايب ذاك
What
الأسطورة.
were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Okay. Indeed, that. Okay.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your
زي
sense
بشار
of
حطينا
feedback.
عقد
You
جت
must be
لنا والله
better.
يجيب لكم
My uncle will be glad to hear it.
المرض.
I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Laipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed.
If you insist. You've been in your sickbed for...
I've been lying.
Better a fortnight in bed.
كتيف.
Fine. But right now I have more important things to do.
That's all you have to say? After everything we've done for you?
أح.
Well, do as you see fit.
معليش والله ما دريت دقيقة عيدي ما فهمت الجملة اللي فوق عشان كده. معليش دقيقة.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
دقيقة. أحو